And along with the USPs as well, a mixed bag for G2 with a P250 on niko and some utility to boot. Hunter will be the first man to fall in this series, but the only one so far. m0 and niko soon to follow, in fact, as the last two will make their way towards B. Certainly heard by FaZe Clan. ropz awaits them as they try to plant the bomb.
ropz will try to deny, and he will do just that. JKS aced the pistol yesterday, not today. Brokey shuts him
To the wife as well, of course.
Got a double rotation down from FaZe. Twist and Brokey have positioned themselves down towards B. They're about to be tested here. G2 round the corner. Brokey spots the info. Twist unexpected, able to take two with him. And now Brokey will drop back to the site with some more assistance.
They've got the information, they've seen the bomb. 30 seconds might be a long time though, if JKS can find something. I think Hunter's very deliberately trying to make a lot of sound here. But now with only Hunter and JKS remaining, I don't know how much they can expect to get done.
You've got to assume the vents are covered, or maybe not. JKS wrapping heaven. Karrigan's actually in trouble here. He's in a sandwich. He's about to get taken down. Oh, JKS surely must have seen the man below. Finally comes back for the second. And all of a sudden, G2 have put this round back in the balance.
How has this happened? FaZe Clan on the back foot now. ropz with a defuse kit. JKS on the outside. And suddenly, ropz is alone. How about that for a response? JKS and Hunter turning things around here. Waiting for the smoke to go is ropz. He has a rough idea that someone's in heaven, but where is the trade fragger? Where is that last man? There he is, Hunter with the crouch peek, delivering the final kill.
Because in the previous matchup between these two teams on this very map, it was 14-14, and Hunter and JKS won a 2v4, similar to this. Flashback pressure on that position. What have G2 got in mind here? Fast play, potentially, into this A-bomb site.
JKS believing in his teammates to extinguish that fire. Twist trying to stay alive, but that's not going to happen. Brokey will just about deliver something, but what of the rest of his team? G2 Esports speed running into the A-bomb site and have left FaZe Clan with very few decisions to make. Matter of survival, I think, for Brokey and Rain.
Yeah, this was a tough round for FaZe, actually. If you saw back at the start of the round, they got the buy together, but their utility was really lacking. I don't know if G2 picked up on that. It's really hard to know specifically exactly how many nades your opponents are going to have. You've really got to calculate the economy to the most minute of details. But I don't think FaZe had that many incendiaries early, or really pieces of utility to stop this fast A play. I love that call from G2. They're hunting in spawn. FaZe will save elsewhere. But G2 with a slower start this time for G2. Probably figured they are against a weakened buy this time. And G2 tend to like these yard smokes quite a lot. Pretty sure in the previous matchup, they barely went for any of those A rushes. So maybe a little surprising for FaZe to see that early in this one. niko, again, always playing a dangerous game, and this time, the combined spam through the smoke is effective. Rain covered one angle, Brokey the other, but look at JKS almost catching Brokey.
If he did, part of me feels like there would be 3 G2 players remaining with ropz's position elevated on the boxes. That's the kind of advantage FaZe Clan were looking for in a round such as this. Can't retrieve the rifle anytime soon, but they can sit on that lead. AWP for m0 delivers a frag onto Rain. Looking towards heaven now. 30 seconds on the clock. Where are G2 headed? That is the question. One that FaZe Clan will need to identify. We can see G2 start to bunch together now, really running this clock down. Definitely a show of confidence. Twist at the back of the site, m0 misses. How are we going to plant this bomb? is the question for G2. JKS looking to clear the site, but Broky's here with the rifle. Down goes the bomb, and surely the round is about to be lost as well. Running out of time. Rob's running through with the Unicorn MP9. Just wants to show everyone the horn.
Players. And G2 take just a little too long. If you've got 10 more seconds here, it's probably fine. You run down Brokey and you get the bomb down. Just don't have the time. Carrigan just has to survive. It's already a back and forth start in this one, and we've got the yard smokes and an opener. Hooksy, man.
That's a desk puncher right there. Really brutal for Brokey, but Rain is here to clean up. Oh, God. Hunter onto Twist now as Rain looks to deliver another one, but niko will deny him. JKS moving through in the A-bomb site. Look how fast his aim is. Always looking for the next person around the corner. And again, they've been wiped out. Rops with $0 in the bank. 1 versus 4. Just trying to hide in an unlikely position. Oh, niko's seen him as well. No mercy from time. Even like the loss bonus is close to max for FaZe Clan. But G2 have got a lot of money in the bank. They're going to have to win a bunch of rounds to stabilize because G2 have got tons.
In a very, very good position. And FaZe again have to dig deep. Big round here. This time the utility is better for them. They can put down the early incendiaries, and niko has taken a tag on Yard, but it's not going to slow him down.
JKS with receiving a chunky grenade as well. Rain, he's got a shadow advantage here for a bit of pre-fire. Very important outside, as we can see.
And the bomb dropped. And niko didn't look like he was on the same page. He was kind of tucking back there while his team went forwards.
Just what FaZe Clan were looking for. Really hurt the chances for G2 in round number 10. 3 players remaining. That early damage as well on niko and JKS will make things even harder. They can't take that one bullet. "53 seconds at the mercy of smokes for now." That's the last one for FaZe Clan though. That bomb still waiting for them. Well then, niko, very handy sniper as well. I'm sure everybody remembers niko and the AWP. 28 seconds, and Rops with an AWP of his own to deny niko. And now G2 are at risk of losing everything. Unable to make it more expensive for FaZe Clan. This is exactly the kind of round they needed.
It is what they needed, but it's also just so strong in terms of the economy for G2. I mean, Hunter's about to max out on cash. So it's not like you're going to be having any easy rounds anytime soon. Had some wild stats from the desk earlier. Neither of these teams have lost a series this year. I mean, G2 have won their last 6 series 2-0. They haven't dropped a map in a long, long time. They've just looked so good. If there were a team who could do it, FaZe would be top of that.
Is lined up in a particular position for grenades, as we can see. Manasi is as well. I think some of those will be heading towards the hut roof, and in comes the charge from G2. Carrigan delivers, though. That smoke will be perfect for him. niko can barely see, trying to switch weapon, but that will allow the opening into the A-bomb site. Hunter with 2, JKS with the molly. And we're down to a 2 versus 2. Again, the numbers game abused into the A-bomb site. The traders get there eventually.
Forced to plant on the far side of the site, though. Keep that in mind in this post-plant. They may have to play for kills early. And is m0NESY ready for this big flank? Oh, back turned at the wrong time, but it's still 2 AWPs on the retake. And a tight angle from Hunter. They have to clear him out here. Tucked in, here's the steps of the first man. He might swing on towards him, but he just plays time. Oh, planted behind, but it doesn't matter! Hunter with a massive lineup, a quad kill on the round, and G2 keep going.
Knows where the first player is after the second player makes steps in main, swings, and they've lined up perfectly. Unbelievable stuff. Arrogant and the Org red dot is out.
Oh, man. All this early utility doing wonders. Brokey down to 42 health, forced away from Yard. This smoke up allows Rain to move in, and Brokey's actually found a pick against m0NESY, and another one! Brokey, you can't go for more. He goes in for more. Time to get out of there, buddy. 15 health. But a massive play.
Needed to be done. 7 rounds still possible for FaZe Clan. 5-1, 5th one looking likely. The aggression doesn't stop. Rain has plenty of info. Perhaps he hears 2 players of the 3 outside. FaZe can position themselves accordingly now. He knows that secret's not compromised. 55 seconds on the clock. They know G2 are coming. That doesn't mean they can stop them.
Give me a Hooksy AWP highlight. That's what I want. I don't know if I'm going to get it, though.
niko and Hunter moving together, but Karrigan could really ruin the party if he finds the right angle. Denied. Hunter and Hooksy, here we go. Molly towards heaven, and Brokey's still going for the highlight reel. Has he done enough? Smoke towards main, bombs on the floor, smoke towards heaven. We can see Twist here. They're both here. 22 seconds. They've got no flashes. Going in dry. Hunter is ready, and now it's Rots. Maybe baiting up his teammate. Can he find the second one? He can!
16 and 4 against FaZe. Who does that?
Well, it takes a special team of individuals. Well then, JKS has the sound cues. He knows Rops has made his way past. I think Rops is wondering. Twist and Hooksy lost in the meantime. Action all over the shop as Hunter continues to add to his tally. For now, there's a man advantage for G2.
I have no idea. Oh no. Oh, now they do. He spotted the leg.
Wow. How on earth? Rain. This is a crazy round. 3-on-3, Karrigan. He's got a perfect tool for the job. The transfer is here. Upgrades if he wants it. Bomb at his feet. Question is, where is Hunter? He has a minute to quietly make his way over. Rops is wondering as well. Lurking by the trophy room. Straight. Look at the crosshair placement. He didn't have to move, just had to click. 1v2 now. Karrigan holding on of 12 HP, but he's taken the AWP. And I think he's got an angle on the vents. Indeed, he does. Does Hunter dance? Or does he walk to the stairs? Look at this cover. Great positioning by both CTs. He's looking for it, though. The taps and the spray from Hunter. One more to find. Karrigan walks into the angle and finishes off the job. Down to the last man again.
Hunter is locked in right now. I thought he had that. Karrigan so low, but he lands the all-important AWP shot. It feels like G2 are just always right on FaZe Clan. FaZe is so close to suffocating, but there's a player on the left side. I don't think Rain wants to give him that fight, though.
With these smokes, does he go a little bit deeper? He does, and m0NESY's patience will be rewarded. niko making his way through. Down goes Karrigan. Early 5v3. FaZe Clan will light on util, and now they're light on people. They need to find a way back into this round. You can see Twist posting up, wondering about the roof, wondering about the angles above him. So much jiggling, so much to clear. They're being proactive though. Rob's here again.
G2 is still a little spread. Maybe that gives the opening. JKS able to adjust. I feel like that shuts it all down. Brokey and Twist would need an unreal round to have a chance in this one.
Yeah, you can see G2 read the urgency that FaZe Clan have to have in a 3 versus 5. Everybody silent again. niko makes his way up heaven. Already seen this, but this time Twist is ready for it. 4 versus 2, they've got half the information. Where is Brokey and the AWP? That's the question. They'll make loads of noise running in B. JKS will try to punish the rotation, but there are no assumptions for FaZe Clan. They know there could be a lurker. They've definitely got enough people. What about the timing, though? He spotted one. There's the second one as well. 9 rounds against each other before you get to the aim is extremely high-level Counter-Strike. The 2-man push from ramp will reap rewards. Twist has the bomb. He can't stop there. He's got to keep pressing on. Rox will delay as Twist makes his way towards B with the bomb. Down goes Brokey in the lobby, and now it's Twist versus the whole world. Bomb planted. Work to do with that Glock. 16 bullets for people to find. JKS and Munacy moving together. Twist trying to keep abreast of the situation elsewhere, and it only gets worse. The door's open! Twist looking for his third. niko goes down! Lightning fast from Twist. He can't surely do this. Going for the reload now as well. Oh my god, that would have been an insane clutch. Surely one of the ones of the year. The sheer fact he got that far is unbelievable. That's just the first half of this round. First round of this half?
Who the hell knows at this point? How the hell are we staying on top of this? Oh man, Twists. This initial transfer, so fast. Then a full flick around. You almost want him to focus the utility instead.
I'm still recovering from what Twist just attempted to do. Can we consider how little space? You see him just tap forward to try and get away from those open double doors. Right tool for the job in the Glock. Oh. Nothing is for free in this game of Nuke. Absolutely nothing.
As that Rain versus niko duel on yard, this time Rain getting the better of it. And that could open up a big portion of the map. Look at the response though. MP9s want to challenge yard with the flash. Rain says no. Second Deeg headshot. And all of a sudden the round swings in favor of FaZe. A 5-on-3.
All right, Rain, what's next? Well, it's Twist's turn. You peek for 0.1 seconds. You die. Twist and Rain, 4 frags between them. xantares to clutch with the MP9. And Twist, it's just so fast. It's so fast, it's so accurate. It's so savage.
The level here is unbelievable. I could watch this matchup countless times. I want to see this matchup countless times throughout the year. I mean, what can you even say about some of these shots?
30 on the clock. niko holding steadfast, focused on the silo. Grenades on the outside. Rain and Carrigan inviting response, slowly creeping towards their target.
He's also got Monacy in heaven.
I just can't see any of niko at all.
Yeah,
he's just a really small person.
And now Monacy comes to help niko at yard, so maybe they can fight together here.
Oh, okay, Rain spotted. One is close. niko refuse. Oh, Monacy! Excuse me! Excuse me! 3 more in the lobby. Footsteps heard. xantares waiting. As is Twist.
Oh.
Monacy is back. Are you trying to dodge me? Are you trying to dodge? There's a gap on the bomb as well. Rops realizes trying to snatch. Well, he's in the corner. How does he escape? JKS down. All right then. Rops may be able to do something here. Monacy, 1 bullet in the magazine. Oh, the jump up. He's ready for it. A clean headshot. He can see half of his head, and there's no penetration apart from his face. Doesn't touch the box at all. Nasty.
Unreal. He's called the Flash for a reason. When he shoots, he's quick, and his rotations are just as quick as well. You're not going to dodge him. Crazy how good Monacy has become so quickly.
It's just clean. It's a missile. Well then, 9-11 in favor of G2. Seen highlights from both snipers now. Broke around Squeaky earlier. niko backing off. Looking for Rain. Hello, buddy. Old friend? Rain says hello back.
Again, that duel continues. I feel like Rain might be getting the better of that specific matchup. It just hasn't had as much impact on the map as I was expecting. There's just been so many clutches, so many close rounds. Pop into A, Rain wrapping from main. xantares in a good position, but now he's isolated. He gets a second. xantares finally run down, and the rotate from heaven hasn't arrived in time.
Instant calls to save, instant. Monacy will post up for the rotation. xantares tried to buy time, tried to tuck into the corner, get his teammates to rotate in. But he couldn't make it there in time. FaZe Clan will indeed move to 10. Imagine having to go outside and face niko every single round. Imagine having to go outside and face Rain every single round.
terrifying. I'm sure everyone remembers Rain at the major on NUKE. MVP. In big part thanks to his performance on that map. Aims, and it's a bunch of players who, they've obviously always been on top teams, but none of them have ever been in a team that's had a period of dominance, that's been that #1 team consistently. niko's probably the one in there that has, but even he has not won as many trophies as you would think. Feels like...
And have in mind now, usual grenades towards Squeaky. Robs is going straight through it though. Hooksy will find the kill, but there's more to come. Hunter on top. He'll be taken down though. Rain and Carrigan with some frags. Man advantage and a very quick plant on the A bomb site. Do G2 pursue, or is this one already over?
FaZe finding their way in now. Another fast A this time. And this time it's successful. That A site falling in back-to-back rounds. Hooksy's doing a fine job on A. He's getting frags. But Hunter has slowed down a little. And it has to be the save call.
Was that even faster than the fast one we saw from G2 on the T side in the first half?
Yeah, it may well have been. And it's also kind of crazy to call that when you have the AWP in the hands of Brokey. If it goes wrong, he's going to have a hard time getting involved. But when the entries are that clean, it does not matter.
On the 3 players, but they have -C with the AWP. They've got JKS and niko with rifles, a fast boost. Will he be ready for it? Why was he in the corner? Just to hide, or is there somebody up top? Will he be checked for? Rops will fall.
JKS is normally the ramp player, so maybe a little surprised they weren't ready for a second man there. But it is one of these rounds where Hooksy had the pistol, so you could assume they've just gone for a different setup. They've taken some liberties.
Last time niko had an M4A4 there. This time he has a silencer on the ends. Now no one's really outside, but I do wonder if that would reveal his position. Brokey being very, very patient. Now, Manasi, of course, will know his angles on both sides.
They haven't got anyone covering Hut right now on the G2 side. They're taking the risk, doubling up on door. Manasi forced back. Oh, Hut's open.
He's being pushed, he's being sprayed through the wall, but he's still alive. Hunter drops Carrigan, the bombs drops as well, but they'll frag straight back. Twist with the Glock, doesn't matter what he has. JKS now, 1 versus 2. That moved so quickly indeed. Where is everyone? Both on the bomb site. Is that a bomb carrier? No, JKS ready for both of them. Ready to take the lead for G2.
JKS is ice cold on G2. That's why he plays the extremities. He can be so good in the late round scenarios. Just about spots the first player. Knew that he had a chance to isolate the fights. And look at all this chaos. niko rotating in from heaven. Twist had to pull the bloody Glock out to try and make this one work. At the end of it all, it is G2 who win the clutch. And I really feel like...
Middle of that fight, with this skill level, 2 Glock kills from Twist. Robs makes his way down. Notorious for gliding into main from the outside, glides into B from the vents. See Manasi by T-Red with the AWP.
Did they spot Robs going down secret? No one's watching it.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Did he spot niko though? Oh, well, it doesn't matter because Rain will do the job. That's enough.
I feel like Rain's getting the better of niko at Yard. I've got to say it. Both of them have had maybe quieter games than some of the other players. But Rain has found that kill a couple of times now. And that will not be successful for Hunter, who has slowed down a fair bit in this second half. Still on 22 kills. You're not going to complain. JKS, rock solid as he has been, will be saving this one.
They've barely taken any damage in this round phase with the frags they got. How does Robs do it? How does he just end up in places? It's just so smooth when he does it, but we know he puts the practice in. All this movement. Very disciplined player.
I love that we have the M4A4s back. I feel like that's why we get to see these riflers hit such a high level. JKS, one of those who prefers it. In case you are wondering, this is indeed a group stage match, one that is absolutely worthy of the playoffs. You've got to remember, the loser of this goes to the lower bracket. And there are some scary teams in that lower bracket, and only one buy round for G2. Pressure on them in this round. You can't let FaZe get to 14 and put your economy on the back foot. Rain aggressive on Yard behind the smokes.
Look how fast this is. A minute 40, and he's at the steps of Secret. A number of them are. This will definitely be heard by niko, who can raise the alarm. JKS needs to deliver, not shy to look for a second one. He'll see many players in a death cam, but do they even have position?
Oh, down here. That's scary at this close range. He can't do anything here. Bomb planted in the smoke. m0NESY will keep his position. They don't know he's here, though. He gets one. They still haven't turned. Twists now must know. Head spotted, but the shot not. Finally, m0NESY gets another, and it's a 4v2 in favor of G2.
karrigan 7 HP and done. ropz has a lot of work to do here. No one's on the bomb just yet. Spots one. They know where he is now. That's a great start into Hunter, but can he stop this bomb from being defused?
Okay.
Wallbang? Is he going for the wallbang? He's going for the wallbang, but it will be denied. m0NESY will protect. And there's the bomb defuse. I'm telling you, man.
These teams just cannot be separated. I didn't realize they were going to overlook m0NESY here. I thought they would clear this, but I guess they didn't expect the rotation to just be so rapid. JKS down immediately.
On the CT side, m0NESY posted up on the ramp. Many targets coming his way. Sees at least one more coming. Great support molly as well. Seems they will choose to reposition, but to where? Ramp has been taken by FaZe Clan at the cost of one player. You can see HooXi's position. Will be hard for karrigan to deal with. niko lurking on the outside. Hunter making his way towards Squeaky. Some presence outside from Rain now. One minute on the clock for FaZe Clan to make their play.
Yeah, G2 happy with their setup right now. 2 down towards B, 3 on A. And G2 have put a lot of emphasis on this lower site now in the last couple of rounds. Does that leave an opening towards A, though? FaZe found success towards A previously. m0NESY puts another smoke down, and ropz finally makes his move. m0NESY's come back up to the A site at the right time. 30 seconds, niko needs to clear. He hasn't cleared it!
Oh, the timing from ropz! Hold on a second, into the A bomb site they go. The numbers game suddenly overwhelming the A site. The patience off of the ladder. That is not an easy frag to make. And look what it's done to the money of G2. Back in the bin. A game of small margins. Tapping his way fast up the ladder.
Getting into that advanced position. niko doesn't clear it, and that's all they need. FaZe were finding success earlier on this A site. They switched it up. They started going for yard plays. They started going for lower plays. But it's back to A when they need a round the most. The split from ropz.
Had the right angle. Had the movement.
Is it Hunter CZ time? m0NESY was playing for info. He spotted something. Hunter's ready. Rain alone.
Oh, caught him. It could be 2. It will be 2. Hunter overperforming. No rounders for free. Immediate huge problems for FaZe Clan. Immediate. The situation is urgent. The rifles are far away, though. G2 can't expect to retrieve those. JKS will surely be crucial to the rest of this. broky protecting the rifles for now, but as they stand there, the clock ticks down. They don't know where the remainder are. They have no idea where the remainder of G2 are. They know this round is dangerous. Some presence shown. JKS is too far away, though, to eat too much of those flashbangs. There is the bomb. It's all turning around. Down to Robs. 20 seconds on the clock. Finds one. Hooksy with a USP trade. And here we are again.
It's unthinkable that they win that round. But I said it at the start. If they want to claim that they are the most clutch team in the world, you've got to win rounds like that when it doesn't seem possible. That's what FaZe was so famous for. And now it's G2 who always seem to make it happen in this matchup. JKS on a pillar up top. And Hooksy gets a couple of shots.
Series. Peak performance from everyone. Out comes Robs. Perfect flashes. Can he find a second? He can. The trade from niko, and Twist is dropped as well. 5v5 to 3v3 in a matter of seconds. Now niko and Rain creep. They're looking for each other. Rain knows niko's around here somewhere. niko knows Rain's looking for him, and he's looking for Rain just the same. Brokey holding the bomb for now. m0NESY on the way. Oh, the timing is unbelievable. m0NESY dropped. The bomb is still alive now, making its way down to the vent. 2-on-2. Brokey off to the races. Carrigan lurking, trying to cut off rotation. JKS is here. Will Carrigan have the angles? Will JKS look for it? He does, and he delivers. Brokey in the clutch now. Suggests he's at double doors. JKS with a quick peek. He has the information. Brokey knows niko's on the way. He has to get this frag. He has to get it now. JKS pulling him all the way back, allowing niko to trade. Pulling Brokey into the open, and it's down to the wire the whole way.
Who is it who comes through for quad kill? This, though, this is heartbreaking for Rain. He'd been besting niko on yard quite a few times. Not in this critical moment, though. And JKS just plays it so well. Doesn't overlook the...
Utility is so light for FaZe, though. Does this raise the urgency for them? Looks like it might do. m0NESY ready for it with the AWP. Hunter's here as well. Through the flash, Robson Rain will come. 3-on-3, avoiding the spray from the garage. m0NESY's here again. 2 more to go. m0NESY going for the flicks. Brokey trades. JKS from the top. Robs alone again. 1 minute 20. Position unknown. He's got to find these kills.
Bomb's nowhere near him. He's coming up. Surely they're ready. They're watching. And they'll close it. JKS makes it work. 16-14 yet again.